Alright guys, of the Small Gamers universe, this is no longer the Overseer, but rather Lethal Euphoria. And why is that? Because we are now open. So, what are we, what do we do, and what are the requirements to get involved? Well, what are we? We are a gaming community channel dedicated to small gamers. Well, small YouTubers, but they tend to be gaming content. So, we will upload almost any gameplay as long as it meets the requirements that we ask of you. So the requirements, well, content, we'll accept any game you send as long as it meets our quality requirements. Now, quality requirements. Pre-roll. For any video to be accepted, it must have the pre-roll with it that is downloadable at the link in the description. That must be at the beginning of the video. The video must be less than 15 minutes in length. All videos must be 720p or 1080p HD quality, only because that's the standard in YouTube today. However, if you have 480p content, send me a link to your channel. I will tell you if you render it correctly, so that I think it's close enough to HD quality that I can upload it on here. That is not in the requirements in the description of our channel, but that is because if you really want to get involved, you'll be watching this video. So, entertainment value. Not here to judge what's entertaining, but a few common sense things. Keep swearing to a minimum, no racial slurs, and other such things. Should be pretty much common sense. A note about starting a series. If you want to start a series, tell me, we can try and get a weekly series going. A time of the week for it to work. The sub count to be a small gamer must be between 0 to 5,000 active subscribers. The only exception to this rule is if we feel that the reason for less than 5,000 active subs is because of your lack of uploads or because of your laziness. And that will be worked out on a case-by-case basis. Music. You cannot accept copyrighted music. However, as time goes on, I will be working to get permission from record labels and bands to use their music. The music from bands that we are allowed to use is listed at the end of the requirements. However, quick note, just because Small Gamers channel has been given permission to use this music in videos posted to our channel, do not assume that you can use this music on your own channel, just because you are part of the Small Gamers channel. So, how to get involved? Well, you can subscribe, not necessarily a requirement, but it's always nice. Upload your video unlisted and send us a PM with the unlisted link to the video. We then review the video, and if it is not uploaded, we will give you feedback. If it is uploaded, congratulations, you're now a director. How long will it take? Well, depending on how many I have to deal with, and I will get your video up ASAP. Well, what if I don't get a reply? Does that mean that I haven't done something right? Does not mean you haven't done something right. If you haven't got a reply, most likely means I've missed your message. What's the best way to get at me? Tweet at Small Gamers. Link to Twitter is in the description. So, what's the catch? It sounds too good to be true. We get free exposure just for submitting a quality video. No catch. Just keep providing good content. One final note, there will be a Premiere Directors program set up, but that will have to come with time, and there will be a separate video on what that entails. So, I think there's no need to say, but let's get going, people. Submit your clips and your videos. Have a good one.